You know, the Shai Alexander MVP battle with Jokic is probably the most compelling MVP race I've seen in years, if I'm honest. I got to go back to thinking when Iverson and Shaq was compelling for the big man, little man. And, that situation, Shaq, Steve Nash. But this one is more compelling because the numbers, well, Iverson and Shaq were huge in numbers. See, they always move best player, best team, wins, etc. Shea should win it this year. Could have won it last year. They don't really like Shea. Is it because he's from Canada? He's not as flashy as Kyrie Irving was, who's from, you know, not born in the States and where he represents. So what is it about Shea that doesn't generate, but his motion, his movement is smooth? I did a contrast with from guards in recent memory. Shea averaging more points than even Allen Iverson did, who averaged 31.1, or Derrick Rose, who averaged 25. Now, he has better statistical imprint for MVP year than Iverson did in '01. Derrick Rose averaged more dimes, but Shea's got almost 33 points a game, 5 boards, 6 dimes. So his numbers are off the chart. And it's been building, it's been consistent. If you watch Shea the last 3 years, his trajectory has gone up. Shea, to me, and I hope that this isn't no, I hope that he doesn't fall in this line. But to me, in recent memory, the improvement with each passing year makes me think of another guy who used to play for OKC, who was a six-man who became a leading player, and that was James Harden. That's what it puts me in the frame of mind of a guy that just got better and better and better, who was associated with that team. So, but I got a feeling about Shea, unlike Harden, unlike Russell Westbrook, I think he can deliver the goods all the way. And he really is that good. I mean, I am a firm believer he gets the MVP this year. They got a young team. He stays healthy. He stays consistent. He stays there. I got a feeling you could be talking about one of the greatest point guards ever. I do. It's something about his game because he checks so many boxes. He is good on both ends of the floor. And I almost think that he is getting taken for granted. Dare I say, he might be one of the most underrated players going. Now I say that and say this. Yes, you're 1 and 2, but the narrative is this. Jokic is battling history. He's playing for where he fits amongst the greats. See, right now, he's sitting in the table with Olajuwon, Dave Robinson, and Moses Malone. He's trying to get to that main table of Shaq, Wilt, Bill Russell, and Kareem. I see it. I know some people don't like it. I don't listen to what Mad Dog, what these turkeys say. And Bob Ryan, all these people be tripping. They tripping. They know good and well Jokic ain't sitting at that main table yet. He got to win a couple more rings, a couple Finals MVPs, and really dominate all the way. What he's got right now is kind of like Giannis. I will give him this. You sitting in that potentially between 15th best all time to 25th, 26th best all time. You're in that circle somewhere in between that. What you do from here on out can only add to your legacy. But I'm gonna got a news flash for you. Regular season MVPs, even though they're special and unique, that ain't the ticket. It's when you take it in the postseason. That's where we're gonna really have the debates when you go. Not the regular season MVP. It does wonders for you, no doubt. Because see, without him, Steve Nash ain't as high as he is. But you need that hardware. But he's having a great year. It's just that his team is in second and they've looked wobbly and they're not a dominant team. For me, a dominant center, dominant teams, they are the ones you got to go through. There is no fear there. Am I wrong? Because you tell me who fears Jokic. You got to worry about Shea. Just saying. He's a very distinctive piece, a puzzle, a player. Just saying. So, just putting it out there in perspective. But anyway, I did some research, but I will say this though. Shea and Jokic could be 1-2. And they could actually be 1-2 for years to come. If you think about it, they might be the most compelling guard center battle ever in MVP history, because there is something distinctive that they both carry so much unique weight that I can't really think of another time that I've seen a situation where, in my eyes, the dominance of two different positions that realistically they could be 1-2, and it could, well, 1-2 last year, 1-2. It could go on for a few more years. It's a very distinctive way that these two are very unique. So I just hope that the politics don't get in the way, because I know they trying to subtly put Jason Tatum in there, and they want to kind of throw. They don't give Giannis his due. Giannis is always like a distance, even though he does belong in the top 3 or 4 where you're doing it. And of course they try to maneuver LeBron in, but that ain't gonna happen because injury didn't help up, and he didn't play a full season. And I'm with Charles Barkley on that. You can't be no MVP for no three parts of a season. You got to be the whole or none. And not when you didn't play with two top tier players either. I'm not giving out of here with that. But Shai and Jokic, and I will send a message out to Jokic fans. If you acknowledge Shai, I won't have no problems. Because Shai's going to acknowledge Jokic fans. But the Jokic fans don't want to acknowledge Shai. Which they should. They should. Because Shai is really doing it on both ends of the floor. And he's leading the team. And no one, at least in Jokic's case, they're coming around to giving him his due. Shai is like, because he plays in OKC. But there's something different about this cat. I'm telling you, it ain't like the Westbrook, Harden, Durant situation. I got a feeling this team going to be in deep. I got a feeling about him. And Shai is only getting better. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. He's really the real deal. Anyway, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for nothing. Share if you like. And hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. OKC did beat Denver. They're playing again. As far as I'm concerned, the two best teams in the West with the two best players in the league, I welcome this. Because this is compelling. And people don't want to talk. There are some compelling stories going on right now in today's NBA. It ain't all just three. There's some bad play, obviously. The bad outweighs the good. And plus people want it to be in the big cities and all that. But let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. The Shai versus Jokic could be a rivalry. Could be very compelling TV for the next few years, especially if they battling out for league MVPs, who's going to represent the team from the West and going for their legacies. Yeah, it could be very compelling. Stay tuned. I'm watching. I'm out.